Hello, crafty friends. It's Peg, and I apologize up front for any audio difficulty you may be experiencing. Seems that some of my equipment has just gotten faulty and things are intermittent, so I apologize. But I'm just going to work on this mini mission for Mission Inspiration. This is a mission that Mike Deacon puts out each month, and I had been the controller for the monthly mission inspiration, and then Mike is issuing a second um, challenge to us all with a mini mission. And you saw the slide for that at the beginning. We're talking about fear and fearlessness and what we do to overcome that. And so that's what I'm basing this page on. So I hope you enjoy this, and I'll be back. So now I have this nice border stencil. This is a Diane Reevely stencil I picked up when I went to Milwaukee last month. And I think I want to do this in a purple. So I've got this, what's this called? Crushed grape. Crushed grape. Let's see what that looks like. I'm just stenciling the border here. Getting a little bit too much paint on my sponge. So I'm going to dab a little off. Just do an up and down motion here. I'm going back up there where I had a little bit too much, and I'm just picking up the excess. Come down the page.
we have this. And I think I'm going to put one over here too, on the opposite side. So, since the prompt for this month is fear and, you know, what makes us stronger and all of that sort of thing, a song came to mind for me. This kind of puts me back in my own decade, but just about everybody remembers this song. It is a Helen Redding song, I Am Woman, and I think it is appropriate about how I face my fears. I am strong, I am a woman, and I am something to be reckoned with, so don't mess with mama, right? Don't go down that road. All right, that stencil also had some hearts on it, and as a mother, you know, our hearts are always out there. We're putting our heart out there for everybody all the time. Our children, our family. So I think I need a few hearts on this page. So I'm just going to come in and put a few from that border on here. Because that's one of the things that makes us strong, is how strong our heart is and how we care, and you know, we approach things with our heart, not necessarily our head a lot of times as women. So I'm not saying everybody does this, but I know for myself, my heart comes into play because, you know, you see something that touches your heart, or, you know, you have love for your family and friends, and it plays a big part in who we are and how we face our fears and what we do about them. I have a granddaughter that's facing her fears right now. She has an illness that is taxing her, and she has to be strong. She has to be a strong woman and take care of herself, because she has little ones that are going to need her. Okay, I'm liking that, and I think I'm going to dry that off, and I'll be back. Okay, so now my paint is dry. This has been drying overnight. When you're using these types of paints, you really need to give it 24 hours to set. And I'm just coming on top of those images that I painted in here with the stenciling, and I'm just adding a little bit of doodle. You can do this quite quickly. You don't have to spend a lot of time, because this is not exact science. This is just another layer in the background, and that's what all I'm trying to do, is create another layer just to add a little bit of interest and bring out some of those images. And you know, not necessarily just for the images. You can, oh dear, you can you know, create other things here with your pens. Doesn't necessarily have to be just the images that were originally painted on the page. And go over here to the other side. And this is just a Jelly Roll pen that I'm marking with. Things that work well are paint pens, Jelly Roll pens, something that is going to stand up to the painted surface. Not all pens work real well with paint, so you might want to test a few before you go to your pages. And let's see, we've got another border over here. You see, I'm not being very careful about this at all. Just getting some of this into my background. So I will continue doing a little bit of doodle, and then we'll be back with some more. So now I am just adding a few more page elements. I want to outline my images to help them show up on my page. I'm going to add a few more hearts since that's part of what I was talking about with this page, is how we wear our heart out there for everyone. Even though we are strong and invincible, we still have a heart. So that's what I'm doing here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good with that. Don't know if I want... Yeah, I think I'll add a little bit of pink to the border here. And then I need to come around my words. I am strong. And the chorus chimes in strong. And I am invincible. We put our fears aside. We are strong pioneer women, and we seek to be a foundation for our families and friends. So we are strong, we are invincible, we don't let life rule us. We are, I am woman. So fear, so this is where we're going to say fear. We're going to cross that out, and we're going to put in less. Leslie, fearlessly, I am invincible. And I want to border this piece so that it becomes a little more prominent as a page element. I will put a date on this. Oh, good grief, turn off that sound. Alright, sorry guys. I thought at 7 o'clock in the morning we wouldn't be getting all of that, but I was wrong. I was so wrong. And yes, there's the little coffee. Don't you love it? The little coffee cup in the heel of the high heel. And I need a cup of that right about now. So I'm going to go do that, because later today we're going to have a live video for you on Art Joy is Sharing. I think I need to put a little more platform in that shoe. It's going to make this bottom a little bit thicker. And right down here a little bit thicker. And this is the 9th month of 17. So that's it for my mini mission. I hope you enjoyed this. Check out the website for the Facebook group, and be fearless, folks. I'll talk to you again soon. Bye for now.